live.
Yeah. Nothing like off-brand. I don't even know what that means because there's like 10,000 brands of laptops.
I don't even know, but I just figure it would be a way to degrade you a little bit and make you feel uncomfortable about your off-brand little laptop.
I don't feel uncomfortable.
Your little lap dance machine.
Oh, God. All right. Well, welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the live. Hopefully you guys are doing well and enjoying your Friday. Where are we going to be at?
So we are going to be at Stone Hearted Gun Club in Miami, Florida.
Oh, Kane.
Yep,
Kane.
that is going to be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Nice.
We've got, who else we got? We got Mission Ridge Shooting Range and Training Center in San Antonio, Texas with Jordan. That is going to be Saturday, 12 to 5. And then Oregon Rifle Works in Tigard, Oregon, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Ooh.
That's going to be Rocky Mountain Rubicon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's going to be Dave, I think. Yeah.
Dave.
Good old Dave.
Good old Dave.
That's right.
Hey, could I say something about Kane?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I know this is neither here nor there, but it made me super happy. Kane sent me a picture of his 3/8 sockets yesterday.
Ooh.
Last night we were
Nice.
exchanging some weird some hot toolbox action together after work. It's like all snap-on.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I almost cried when I looked at it.
Damn. That's awesome.
I told him he was a Class C, and I don't know that I can say it on air, but I used a kind of a swear word to describe how Class C he was.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. So what else we got? Anything else?
Bunch of muzzle devices going back in stock right now. Adapters going out. Tri-lugs have been going out. Some chemos have been going out.
Key Micro.
Key Micro is
Key Micro, yeah.
going to be going out here right now.
I've been helping him packaging.
Yes. Mike's been down there.
I like to do some lower level stuff.
Diligently
with
packaging.
The warehouse guys.
Yes.
My hands hurt.
Yes. We got tons of soft goods still. We got Faraday bags, shirts, patches, sweatshirts, because we're going to be coming up on fall here pretty soon, and a few different varieties. All kinds of stuff. Flashlights are still in stock.
I noticed we had Baffle House hats.
We got Baffle House hats. We've got the suppressor bags. We got all kinds of stuff right now. Good stuff.
Yeah.
We've got regular branded shirts, logos.
Oh, yeah.
Shirts.
Tons of shirts. Yeah, all kinds of different designs.
I know because I got one yesterday.
You did get one yesterday.
All my shirts were worn out.
Yes.
I've had to rely on other people's free shirts to clothe myself.
Yes.
I
don't think to go into the e-store aisle and raid it like I should.
No, you
it's
don't.
one of those things that I realized when I was, moving in with my fiance, that my entire wardrobe is based upon industry shirts. She's like, you have nothing that doesn't have something on it. I'm like, yeah, never had to pay for clothes. It's freaking awesome.
I haven't bought a shirt in 20-something years. T-shirt anyway.
Yes. Oh,
Zoom
man.
out a little bit so everybody doesn't think we're like talking on a hill. There we go.
Oh, man. Let's see this adjustment here in a second.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Yes,
It's
100%.
still a little awkward, but it is what it is. There we go.
It's all good.
Yep.
Are we anywhere else right now? Are we only on
YouTube.
Instagram?
No,
We're on YouTube right now?
Yeah, YouTube pictures freaking awesome, and we're doing pretty big things now.
Let me go. Let me
I'll
go
bet
on to
you get kicked
YouTube.
off YouTube.
Hopefully.
Maybe,
Yeah, they hate us.
but we do have a lot of questions coming from YouTube right now.
Ask away.
So, all right. So the first two are from Mr. Canuck. Is there any chance that you could make an adapter for the Primal to fit the threads of a Rising M50?
Rising.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, there is. And that's actually a great idea. I like that.
Yes, I do as well.
A Rising is kind of a cool, it's a wooden 45 ACP stick mag
Yes.
taken frickin' shred machine.
It is.
All right.
Yeah, you actually, I shot one down at
When we went to
Lethal Weapons
Okay.
with the guys from Guns NATO. They had one on their line.
I think I remember.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember what shot.
Full wooden stock, pretty sweet.
Yeah, those are sick. Okay. Yeah.
Your Marine ancestors
carried them yes.
through the islands.
It's
and all
kind
kinds
of
stuff.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Thompson-esque era
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
firearm.
What do they say in Tropic Thunder? I only know the sound it makes when it kills a man.
When it takes a man's life.
Great movie. Absolutely great.
You got hands?
Yes.
His next question is there going to be any Mike's Muffler Shop hats? Perhaps 70s, 80s styles bowling button-up shirts?
Yeah, we're going to do shirts, but we're thinking small Velcro where the name tag goes, because there's just no way to do, and they should have your name on them.
No,
that's
100%.
the traditional mechanics.
Yes.
But you can get name tags.
Yeah, you can get name tags. You could sew them on pretty easily. It's not too big of a deal. Or if you want to get a Velcro style, easy day as well.
Ever consider making a BDS4 style 5.56, 5.45 suppressor overboarded, like the Wolverine, to be a small caliber equivalent?
No. We never have.
That would be cool, though.
A Wolverine is maybe arguably the very best and certainly the most useful silencer that we have ever made. My personal favorite.
Oh, yeah.
But a Wolverine is more passion product than attempt to, do adult business.
Yeah.
It's kind of a low mover for us.
Yeah, but it's sweet.
I mean, we may dominate the market in communist garbage rods, but it's still not a very big market. Even though I love them.
Mm-hmm. No, I love them as well. I like those passion projects here and there. They're awesome.
They just look sick.
Oh, so good.
Capital Armory came over to my house the other day, and they made a sad comment that it looked like I was really into AKs, and I was like, maybe I'm a little bit communist at heart, You
like those garbage rods.
This is what my people use.
Yes.
Man, forgetting YouTube's come out with the questions today.
That's awesome.
Idea where I can get a threaded barrel for my Smith & Wesson Model 76.
Smith & Wesson 76. Hopefully you haven't shot it to the point to where it gets the normal Smith & Wesson 76 peen around in the trunnion on the barrel so it still slides out.
Yeah.
But you should just be able to get that barrel threaded, I would think.
I would think so as well.
Probably going to be your move.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Any update on Xeno adapters?
Yeah, stay tuned for more of those. We have more coming. Get on the notification email list on the website. So you go to Shop Accessories, go to the Xeno, select the Xeno you want, the Xeno adapter you would like, and then click Notify Me. That's going to be the fastest to know when they're back in stock.
If it makes you feel any better, I kind of need some of those too.
Oh, yeah.
Basement optator, not operator, optator.
Oh, man.
Shoot us an email, info@deadair, and we'll get you that flag.
Nice. Sweet.
Alrighty. And let's go look at Instagram, see what Instagram has to offer today. I saw someone said the blue cans look pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good training tool.
Very good training tool. Definitely.
Hey, y'all, what's a good can for 10.5-inch 5.56?
Oh, easy.
Sandman K or Sierra 5 would be the two.
I like those.
Or Sandman S.
I like Sandman S. I like Wolverine.
Well, I'd do a Wolverine.
So
I'm not saying you should do that. Don't. That's just what I'd do.
Yeah. Any of those would be absolutely excellent. Just pick your poison of what other host firearms you're going to utilize and then go from there.
Fair. Yeah, get what's going to fit in the easiest for you in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked if they could have a free suppressor, please. I don't think that's how that works.
Well, if you don't ask,
You'll never
Sure,
know.
You'll never know.
Right?
But your answer is, unfortunately, yeah, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Any plans for? Well, go ahead.
we do quite a bit of giveaways of suppressors.
We do.
Would
Yeah, we'll have
seem
giveaways.
like
On many dealer days, demo days where the sales guys are out and about, the dealer has a giveaway for a suppressor. Not all of them,
not uncommon though.
but not uncommon. So go out to those demo days when our guys are out there, and you never know, may be able to win one.
That's the
And
best
if-
way to do it.
we were at a shoot, specifically I was at a shoot, and you wanted to pull me aside and slide me a couple $100, I could see if you could increase your chances. Shut up, I'm trying to work here. Chances of winning. Don't tell anybody I said that. Keep that between us.
The magic recipe is Woodford Reserve and Blue Powered.
Boy, you could probably keep your money if you started there and then
Yes.
hit me with it about 20, 30 minutes later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Any plans for a DA range bag? I need that in my life.
Ooh,
I'm thinking.
Hey. we should text Trent.
We should. He is actually.
Just saying.
And Trend is freaking not exactly thinking I'm as funny. Okay. All right, let me pull Trent
I'd text
up
him
here.
if I could, but
Okay, Trent. Hey, if you guys want Trent's number so you can text him, let me know. Can I post a comment on this?
you could.
Then I will.
All right. So you guys are great. Is there an update on Sierra 5 and what's going on with it?
But it's nothing really new.
Yeah.
I mean, we're making Sierras. If you have an issue with yours in particular, not all of them were affected, give us an email, info@deadersilencers.com. We'll take care of you. That's
Absolutely.
about it. Xeno 14 and 1 left hand.
14 by 1 left-hand Xeno. Maybe
Need
in the
that.
future. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Mike's a fan of the Xeno.
Sorry. While you guys were talking, I was texting, but I asked Trent about backpacks.
Nice.
I think if he's going to hunt for range bags and do
Mhm.
that, it might be a pretty good time for him to do some backpacks.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
That was kind of for me, but
Okay. Next question is, suggestions for suppressing a foul.
Good times.
I pretty much have mostly done that with a Sam NS. So we make a chemo flash hider for 9/16 left and right, whether it be metric or L1A1. So that should be pretty easy. You know, both obviously in muzzle seating. So
Oh, yeah. Good times right there.
Oh, damn. So, going back to our weekly thing with Mr. Patrick, I saw him on the live, and I was like, okay, he's on the live as normal. Well, then, M. Benson popped on his wife.
uh-oh.
But then it says, P. Benson in the house, how to use my wife's IG. Get her on the IG, bro. You want our help? This is the place to do it.
Oh, God.
DA 444 ETAs.
We've been shipping some of those out.
Yeah.
So they're going to distribution. So you should hopefully see some of those at dealers. They're probably going to get eaten up pretty quick, but we have more coming and we're going to be spewing more out.
I think we shipped them all that we had out last week, right?
We did. Yep, we did. So stay tuned for that. Get on the notification list. Get on a notification list with some dealers out there. You'd be good to go.
Yeah, we'll continue to get those in and out. So at some point, it should be pretty easy to find one.
Yes.
Any chance on a collaboration with JMac Customs to make some different Xeno muzzle brakes? I'm pretty sure we already do.
So JMac Customs is a licensed partner with us. So we already do a whole bunch of stuff, and you never know what the future holds.
If there was something specific that you wanted from them, reach out to them with your idea.
100%.
They do a lot of small run, little stuff like that, which is awesome of them.
Mike, we desire more Wolverine commie swag.
I actually think that's a good idea.
Maybe
I like that.
Yes.
One of those beaver pelt hats. For when, dude, there was 900 inches of snow last year. A beaver pelt hat might work.
Well, they have with the,
I get what you're saying.
yeah.
Maybe. Hey, we should text Trent.
I don't know if I should text that to Trent. You come up with a better communist idea and I'll text it.
No, for sure there'll be
Gator
small
vodka?
Wolverine stuff. Oh man, that'd be sweet.
How about a tanker's helmet that you could wear in the winter? It wouldn't have to have the fly leaf.
Ooh.
Not on it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
They have some kind of pretty good looking soft helmets though, I think.
Yes.
Wolfman for AR9, 300 Blackout, and Springfield Hellcat? Question mark.
Yes, it's gonna be giant on your Hellcat.
Yeah, that's good. Oh my
The
god.
other two are dead ringer good.
But
most.
you can
Yes.
still use it.
No, you can.
Uh,
Absolutely.
I probably run it in the short configuration.
Look, you've got, and I like what you're doing there. You're 2 out of 3
Yes.
home runs.
Yes.
It'd be awesome on your 9 and black.
Oh yeah.
The 9 handgun would be totally usable, but
Yes.
I say yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. A suppressed handgun is not something I use a ton, so.
I would agree.
I hate to go back to this, but you know who do we need to consult about the commie swag? That dude from last year at Clash Bash that did the entire thing in that Lethal Weapons in like straight up, like it was negative 30 degrees. And he had that whole thing out and he ran the entire competition like the Texas.
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
I do.
He's on here somewhere and he watches the live, but that is pretty legit. But
That was
that man can take some
toasty.
heat.
Toasty last time.
Yeah.
Do you think a Wolverine would work on a threaded TT-33 towgraph?
Oh, what?
But it's in 30, 7.62, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Of course it would.
It would.
You
But
could boost it too if you needed to,
Yeah,
if
if
you wanted to. I think that, forgive me, I'm not super familiar with those, but I think the barrel's fixed in that. Is the barrel
I
fixed
think the
in
barrel's fixed in that
I'm not
for the
sure.
threaded ones.
that? If it's not fixed, yes, you could take it from Wolverine threads to hub threads to P series
Mm-hmm.
with booster.
Yes,
That could be done.
definitely.
What up, Opie? Bad Grouse sent email about a chemo flash hider that doesn't allow key mounts to slide on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to you 100%. Yeah, guys are out there right now working away.
What's our days behind now? Casey's on vacation.
Yep, Casey's on vacation right now, but just a couple days. I mean,
Okay,
I was
that's
on
good.
there doing emails from today myself, so I was jumping in doing
15, 20, 30 hours.
that. Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
We'll start again on Monday.
No, we're still got the rest of the day.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying after we quit,
Yeah, sure.
Today.
Yeah.
we take a couple days off and then get back at it Monday.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
Someone was on Gunbroker selling the 444s like they were made of gold. Guys, don't go on eBay and buy 444s. They're coming.
I mean, you can if you
You
want.
can,
Look,
for
you can
$300
do whatever you
or
want,
whatever, yeah.
but we're sending them out.
Free marketplace.
It
Yes.
is true.
Basement Op says, I got my DA 444. Thank you for shipping it to Capital Armory. Awesome.
Nice.
There you go.
He's running a Wolverine with a hub adapter
Mhm.
and drag thread on a 300 blackout bolt action. Running sub is uber quiet.
Yes.
Nice.
Wolverine is by far the most adaptable can on the market.
This is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
It's very true. It is a solid can.
And a lot of people are asking for Ushankas. with
Yeah, those are those hats.
Those are
Oh, that's the hat.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
thinking,
okay.
like,
Maybe that's
Oh,
worth
my.
a text to Trent.
We might just have to go down there right
How do
after
you
the
spell
slide.
Ushanka? I'll
Let's see
look.
what they were saying.
Ushanka guy, Ushanka.
Yeah, no.
USHANKA.
Prison rules.
I might just tell that to
I don't know
Trent.
if it's Ushanka. I think it's Ushanka. But just saying.
Hey, there's only 3 letters I know, and those are U.S. and A.
I know pretty
Very
much
fair.
0 Russian. So
Yeah. The only thing I know is Dos Padanya, and that was because of Goldeneye.
Ooh,
I
Good
know
movie.
vodka and comrade.
very good
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
It's the only 2 words I know in
Mhm.
Russian.
Or was it Rocky IV? The Russian is cut. If he
Oh,
dies,
yeah.
he dies.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's where I get my Russian.
I don't think that guy was really Russian.
He's educated on
That's
movies.
neither here nor there, though.
I think Dolph Lundgren's
Mhm.
actually like Swedish. The dude's like, did you ever
Yeah,
hear
not
about
Russian, right?
I don't think he's
So
actually.
he's also like
Russian.
a Rhodes Scholar, has like 3 PhDs.
Damn.
Like, the dude's smart too. He's just like a big, tall, goofy looking dude. But he also just married his like 26-year-old like trainer. He's like in his 60s, so good on him.
Dude's living life.
Oh,
Yeah. Good times.
well, he's got it better than we do. I can tell you that right now.
Maybe he'll be like Al Pacino and freaking have a baby at 80.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's pretty wild.
Maybe.
Anyway,
In Step 491, GoldenEye the movie and N64 game. Yes,
Ooh.
the N64 game was the original classic first-person shooter.
speaking of which, we need to buy VZ61s.
Yes, we do.
Just saying.
Yeah. I'm not going to resist you on that.
32 suppresses really well.
No,
Oh my gosh.
It's just
yeah.
awesome.
no argument here. The problem with those is we've just never really gotten around to doing it.
Yeah, it's true. It's
And
true.
that's really the issue.
Justin Slocum on YouTube says, I have a Sandman L and I have a Galil 308. Should I look into an adjustable piston kit for it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you should.
K&S.
Yes.
Yep.
Actually, you could deck out your Galil with all kinds of K&S goodnesses. Lowers. Pistons.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this a...
This is
Sorry.
must be a new one.
In my mind,
Mm-hmm.
I pictured IMI
Oh, yeah.
762 Galil ARM.
Yes.
And that's probably not right, is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. K&S does have plastic delete kit and all sorts of stuff for that.
Oh, yeah.
The VZ61 Scorpion is the GOAT.
Yeah, cool
It's
guy.
awesome.
Do you have any boosters to fit 1.374 24 thread pitch?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
believe so.
I don't think so. No.
Trent has joined the chat, so now we can just directly talk to him. Right now.
Okay.
That's funny.
Trent, what? We don't know how to say it. Ushanka? Ushana? It's like a Russian hat.
Yep.
Will you look into those?
Real JK is, are you all moving to 3D printing in the future or still planning on welding?
We've already moved to some 3D printing with the Mojave 9.
We'll, like everyone, we'll do a little printing where it makes sense. We're not just going to print to print, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you'll probably see some thread together cans,
Mm-hmm.
you know, mask kind of things like that, and some printing and some welding.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are talking about how good the KNS stuff is.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah.
Wolfman on a 13-inch Galil Ace 2 by 39 was looking at those JMac direct thread deals.
Yeah, you could do that.
You definitely could do that.
You kind of, there's a lot of choices to mount.
Mm-hmm.
And I think working with a bunch of other companies has really helped to put a lot of mounts out there, different kinds and styles, and
Yeah,
mount as you see fit.
definitely.
Xeno or Chemo adapters for 4570 in the works.
We do 11/16 now, right?
No, he wants a quick detach.
Oh, sorry.
You never know what the future holds on those.
Sometimes I get confused because we make
The direct threads.
a wild amount of stuff, and it's hard to keep it all straight sometimes.
It is.
Joe Lombardi says, "Hey guys, Joe from Iron Valley Supply, stopping by to say hello. We all run your cans in our office and love selling your quality products. Keep crushing it."
Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you, bro.
And Joe, I love your trophy. Will 32 ACP work through a Wolverine?
Yes. It should use a rod. You should have.
Yeah,
I'd be shocked if you didn't have clearance for that, but
I would be shocked
you
as
want
well.
You want to check that out, but
Yeah.
it's going to be right there.
Yep.
I've never seen it have a problem, but look, I mean, it is a 30 cal can, but it's got a little extra room for crookedness, off centering, lack of concentricity, bad angularity.
Yes.
All the things that come from shoddy workmanship from second world countries that we love so much.
Can a Ghost M handle 8.6 blackout subsonic?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I still haven't shot 8.6 blackout.
I never have either.
Just not very interested in it.
Well, interest aside, I've never seen a box of it for sale.
Yeah.
I don't think I have either.
Same.
Just maybe happenstance, but
Yeah.
I don't ever see it around here, so it doesn't seem. We'll have to get a firearm chambered in it.
Mm-hmm.
You wonder if, and not to certainly trying to make anyone mad, but is it going to 224 Valkyrie? Or
Yeah.
to where all of a sudden no one cares and
Mhm.
why bother? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Right.
It doesn't seem like it's getting a lot of traction.
Are there any plans for 338 cans in the future?
Of course. You can plainly see that we're missing a 33 caliber can.
300 PRC at 3,100 feet per second using a Nomad L sounds about as quiet as a 308.
A Nomad L with its two-stage baffle really deals with a high volume of gas.
Mm-hmm.
So, outstanding performer on bottleneck Magnum cartridges.
Definitely.
All right. What else we got?
But thanks for saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Any plans for a 50 cal suppressor in the future?
Not really. I would think that would be someone that's more specifically like wanting to make a military driven kind of product.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of a military driven kind of product, how about those Wolverine salt and pepper shakers? They are holding up.
They're holding up.
They're in the kitchen.
And they're in the new kitchen
They're
right
on the
now.
table.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I'll go get them.
They're centerpieced in the
Those
the
are
kitchen.
not going to waste. We're thankful for those.
Very. Let's see here. What's the difference between the sim training cans and a regular can that would just be painted blue? Well, everything.
It's just an aluminum body with a straight hole through it.
Yes.
It's not.
As always.
It's not a silencer.
And you shouldn't put live ammunition through it. It's not. It's a aluminum shroud.
It's made for simunitions, UTM, paint cartridges. It's not made for live fire. It's not a suppressor. It does not have baffles. Yeah. So
Spicy.
totally different.
Spicy.
Well, it's just a big solid chunk
That's right.
of aluminum that it's bored out enough to duplicate the weight.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't even know if I'd run it on an airsoft gun, to be honest with you.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
Just depending on the BB, since it's a 177, it may bounce around. If you're all about that accuracy, I've seen some of these kids with their setups, their airsoft setups.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they with a plastic BB can probably shoot better and more accurately than most of the people I see at the gun range any given day. So if you're really talking about ballistics
Yep.
on an airsoft gun, I don't know. Test it out, let us know. But I mean, it will work 1,000%. I just don't know if you're looking at your ballistics of
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know how airsoft guns work in that manner.
Mm-hmm.
Never really played with one.
Yeah.
Cool.
KNS large piston ordered. Thanks again. Awesome,
Nice.
Justin.
You won't be sorry about it.
You won't be sorry. It's going to be good times. Also, yeah, thank you to the guy who made these for us. We've had these for a long time now.
Yeah, we have.
Are all Wolverines blessed by Mike before they go out?
No, they should be.
You know,
We should do an Israeli Wolverine.
he gets in a Russian Orthodox uniform. We all know what those look like. And the big black, and then
great content. No, he takes the salt and pepper shakers, and he's just.
I'd do it too.
Good
Thank you
times.
for coming up
Good
with
times.
this month's piece of content. What else?
Is there a state restriction on the sim cans? No, they're not a silencer. So, yep, I don't believe there's any restriction on a, I don't know, piece of metal that's
There
doesn't.
might be on the mount. I mean, if you can't have
If you can't have a flash
threads
hider,
or threads,
yeah. If you can't have threads, maybe.
I don't know.
How about this? Move out of that state. Just not
Fair.
to Utah. Don't come to Utah.
No, Utah sucks.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
We had 4 inches of rain in like less than an hour, and then it flooded. You said there was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
foot of rain in people's basements last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a pretty heavy, very fast, heavy hitting storm.
Yes.
If you want some biblical flooding in like 15 minutes, come on over.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it heats up, you got all the dang seagulls. You know, they're freaking everywhere.
He says I'm trying to move out.
It's rough
Fair.
out here.
Yes.
Best 9mm silencer,
For what?
just in general.
That'd be
That's-
Wolfman for me, but I'm more
yeah.
geared to a subgun kind of PCC thing. So
It'd be really host dependent, but
yeah,
it'd be host dependent. That's hard to say.
Dino, the original Doom is way better than GoldenEye. The
What?
It was on a computer. It wasn't on the console. We're talking about consoles, not.
Doom was pretty
Doom was
awesome.
pretty awesome. Doom 2.
are you talking movies or
video games
games?
now?
Video games.
But I'm just saying, I think that Doom 2 was. I'm just gonna go out there. Doom 2 was better.
Than the original Doom?
I think so. I had more fun with it, at least.
I'm not sure if this
All
is
right.
relevant, but at my house I have a Wii.
Mm-hmm.
I could
You
into
do.
some Wii
You know
Bowl.
what that is?
Yes.
I can get in some.
Yes,
Wii
I do.
Bowl with you. That'd be fun.
Yeah, let's
I don't really
let's
do
Wii
it.
bowl. Come on.
My girls got it for Christmas one year, but I noticed it's still kind of under the TV.
Can a Ghost 45 handle a 10mm auto?
Yes.
Yes.
It can, but 10, in general rule, not a good cartridge to suppress.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyable or
Yeah, it's going
pleasurable or
fast.
nice to shoot.
Yeah.
Just my 2 cents. I don't like to put cans on 10s, but
Mhm.
you certainly can.
Taco Tori says the only thing good about Utah is some of the women in skiing.
I don't know. Skiing, if you're already at the bottom of the hill and your whole goal is to get back to the bottom of the hill, haven't you already won
Mhm.
by not going up? But
Yeah.
that's just the way I think of it. And yes, don't come out here looking to get a mate to reproduce with. You can do better where you are.
Rancheritos or Betos for Mexican food. Only Utah locals will understand. I
Mm.
haven't had Betos yet.
Well, Beto's is
Potatoes. Yeah.
Betos, I refuse to call. You know, off that one dude that was a politician that one time. I
Fair.
don't want those vowels to come out.
Fair.
I'd
Fair.
say this, my perspective, and I mean opinions may vary.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had anything worth having in a Beto's. It's been some years since I've been to one,
Yeah.
and I've never heard of rancheritos. So I can't really say.
There you go. And if anyone here would hear about that, it'd be Mike.
Well, I'm
Just
not
saying.
really a food guy.
No, but you
know what I mean.
You've kind of lived here the longest.
True.
Just saying.
Yeah, Beto's always seem, is that the restaurant chain that moves into any kind of defunct like 7-Eleven or Belly Up Sonic?
I feel like it is.
Halloween shop?
Yep.
So they just like move in there, and then I don't recall them having good food.
Primal. Can you rock set the mount to the cam threads or just tighten it only?
I mean,
you can rock.
You could do whatever. Yeah, you could do whatever there. I'd probably just tighten it down. I've never really used rock set on an adapter.
I kind of like Loctite.
Yeah.
Just without all the soaking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can just warm it up mildly and get it back off. I've had good luck with that. But you can use whatever kind of thread locker that you'd like.
Yeah.
Mike, what is your favorite chainsaw?
That'd be a Steel.
Which one, though?
MS 660 mag.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it to be the right blend of, once ported and obviously, had an exceptional tune put in it. I feel like it to be the right blend of power, performance, and weight.
Yes.
Get about nine or so horsepower out of it, Saw some wood. I'd do an 880, but I can't pick it up. And I could pick one up, but holding it up for 3-4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be...
The 880 is the one that Casey had in the Halloween video.
Yeah, that would be a little bit big for what I do, a little firewood cutting and generic chainsawing.
I remember when we were filming that and Casey couldn't see anything out of the mask, and he freaking yanked that thing up and almost took the entire display out. He's just like, whoa, bam! And I'm like, oh no. I was like, we're going to get kicked out. Nice.
I'm not sure if including bar, but I think that's like a 32-pound saw.
Yeah.
Like after a couple of hours, I just don't think you could do it.
Yeah.
A 660 will jelly your arms, but you can hold it up and use it all day. It's not that heavy.
There you go.
Okay, so there are a few people on YouTube that are saying that we should do a Friday live, but it's a Wii tournament.
We could do
Wii
that.
Sports tournament.
We could do that.
You want me to bring in my Wii?
We got the TV. We can set that thing up.
We might have to Wii bowl.
Do you have a Wii?
I did.
But you don't now.
I do not now. No.
Huh, so when it comes to video games, I have a little bit of one up on you, huh?
You, I don't have any competition. Unfortunately, I just,
I just rubbed
I have
it.
this phone.
Yes.
That's why I'll do it in mobile.
I just rubbed a Wii in someone's face. I feel so Jen whatever.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not sure which one.
That's funny.
Does a Nomad work well with 5.56?
Yes.
Nomad and 5.56? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You probably want to longer barrel that, I would think. It's got a lot of volume for 5.56.
It does it does have a lot of volume. Yes.
You would enjoy more port noise on a shorter barrel, I would think.
Yep.
Mark is in the chat. What's up, Mark? Nomad or Sandman for Precision 308?
Nomad.
Nomad.
And if you're hunting, if you're hiking out into the wilderness, I would say Nomad TI or Nomad LTI.
Yep. I totally agree with that.
Casey takes his Nomad out to 3 miles?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's
Casey's a freak. We love him, but
he's obsessed with long range shooting.
He's an extremist when it comes to distance from target.
He is.
That guy took me from just an average 1,400 yard shooter, the best I've ever shot. Got everything working, helped me out within a mile. He got me at the mile with a 308 with, I think we were shooting 300 PRC. I barely even had to touch the gun.
Yeah.
It just,
nice.
5-inch group at a mile. I was like, holy crap. So Casey knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
100%.
E-brake, because you will always hear Casey say, Nomad LTI
Mm-hmm.
with an e-brake.
He's a fan of an e-brake.
Mm-hmm.
Huge fan of e-brake. But who isn't, honestly?
Yeah, exactly. Once you use one, you're going to want to use them on all your Magnum stuff.
Was the Wolverine named for the suppressor inspired by the movie Red Dawn, the Marvel character, or the animal?
The movie.
Because the original one was in Salt Lake, right? Was like filmed in Salt Lake, or was it still Seattle? Like, I can't remember.
Wait,
It's been
Red
so long.
Dawn?
Yeah, the
I
original.
think it
Red
was
Dawn.
Colorado.
Was it
No
Colorado?
idea.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
it was
I've seen the original
Colorado.
one time.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
I don't
though.
know.
Could be wrong. Maybe a movie buff in here will know exactly where it was. But
The the remake that was recently done was completely just not realistic, because we all know that if it was filmed in actually Seattle, it would just fold it over. They wouldn't actually have it. So
That's been out for a few years.
It has.
I've not seen that.
it's an interesting one.
Wolverine seemed to be the cheesiest, Americanist, Russianist name.
yeah,
It does.
You know?
kind of go.
Yeah.
It goes along with it.
It does.
Yeah,
It's descriptive.
yeah. It was
I mean,
Colorado.
it's easy
Oh,
to
okay.
tie the
Yep.
two together.
Any plans to expand the sim training cans to other models?
I'm sure we'll. Yes, I'm sure we'll have more as
Like
that
a
goes
Wolfman?
forward. Yeah, Wolfman for MP5s and all that type of stuff. Yes, these were kind of the primary ones we saw. Lots of guys wanted.
That's
to
kind
train
of a
with.
foundational
Yep.
LE training thing.
Yep.
Building a 300 blackout with Nomad TI. Barrel will be 7 inches, 1 and 5 twist. Do I go DI or piston for gas blowback?
300 block with Nomad TI.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably do direct gas impingement.
Oh, he's talking about the adapter though for
Oh,
gas
sorry.
blowback.
I thought I heard piston in there.
He did say it was
Yeah.
a piston gun.
Oh, it is piston gun.
Yep.
Okay, let's start over. It's been a long week.
Read it again.
All right, so he said, let me bring it back up. Okay, he's building a 300 blackout with a Nomad TI. That's
Yes.
his plan can. The barrel is 7 inches with a 1 and 5 twist. Does he either go DI or
Oh yeah, he
does he
did
go
say it.
piston for gas blowback? So either or.
You were right.
I'd do DI.
I apologize.
No, that was a lot of info. 1 and 5 twist
Mm-hmm.
barrel. Gotcha. I've had really good luck with a 1 and 6, but I'm not trying to do or haven't tried. You'll have to shoot like solid coppers or something of that nature out of them, I would think, huh? Otherwise, it'll be taking its jacket off and flopping on your couch before you know it, making itself all at home. Where do you want me to hang my jacket?
Fair.
3 lug adapters for the Wolfman restock soon.
Yes, we've been sending those out, and people in the chat have been buying some.
Mhm.
So yeah.
TN Steyer says 2 things. He says, 1, talk to Alabama Arsenal about 8.6.
Yeah.
We do talk to him from time to time. And then the other one he says is 50 cal. Mike? No.
I get the 8.6 thing, and I know there's a lot of people that love it. I think we're just kind of waiting to see if it's going to really take hold long term. That's all.
Yeah,
I was
stick
trying to say.
around.
I mean, a lot
Yeah.
of great cartridges have come and went over the years, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best not to get too versed in those until they become a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you're talking to a guy that waited 15 years to get into Creedmoor just to make sure she'd stay around a while so I'd get some dies and
Yes.
not be hunting for a weird brass.
Which leads into the next question. What can't the Wolfman do? 50 cal. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Not do that.
It
Yeah.
can't,
It's not rated for 50.
it's got it's 35 cal, it's 9 millimeter. You got to keep it below that. And you don't want to shoot any medium bottleneck rifle cartridges out of it.
Yeah.
Nothing over by 39. Easy way to say it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got my stamps on my 2 DA cans. Awesome.
Nice.
Now I'm struggling to carry my Ruger Mark IV with a can installed. Have any suggestions for go bags, truck bags, cases, specifically for transporting and or carrying?
A Mark IV?
I mean, Savior's got a pretty couple good.
Yeah, Savior makes good bags. Burn-proof gear makes good bags.
Everly Stock makes some good
Yeah,
ones.
I mean, Vertex. I mean, there's tons of great case companies.
You think that'd be pretty easy? And
yeah,
I don't know. I've not tried this specifically, but I would think that would be about the right size where a Camelback goes, and a lot of bags have that.
yes,
And that'd give it a nice little
yes,
pocket of about the right size, huh?
yes. Also,
Maybe think about that a little.
yeah, JanSport. You know, you never know if you want to go on a route that's not too expensive or anything like that. The good old JanSport.
It is back to school time.
What about that OGO?
What?
That brand of backpack that was so popular for so long. I don't know how you say
Trapper
it.
Keeper?
What?
I don't know.
No, that's
No,
not
it's
a
like-
backpack.
It's like
They have
OGO or
specific
something.
names. OGO? I don't know about
I
that.
don't know.
Anyway,
Magpul. Magpul's
yeah,
got some
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Man, there's tons of great case companies out there.
Hold on a second. I think we've been misunderstanding Patrick Benson's current situation.
Mm.
let's try it
Traveling
again.
somewhere. He's traveling somewhere.
Oh.
In the car.
Traveling.
Just got signal. I think his wife is in the car.
Oh.
Patrick, give a sign of life. Is she in the car with you?
I'd just like to say this. I don't know anything about you or anything you're talking about. You can do with that what you want. Bro.
OGO makes a nice bag. Evan
Yeah.
says. Yeah.
And popular.
There you go.
And low key.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's where we were going with trying not to make it too
Yeah.
obvious.
Haley Strategic has some low vis
Yeah,
ones
that's
also.
true. They do.
Verdicts. Verdicts has some good
Yep,
ones.
yep.
Yeah, fair.
Sandman K or Wolverine on a Ruger Mini 30, 7.62 by 39.
Ooh.
Well,
Hmm.
Sandman K would probably be the normal choice, but
Yeah.
between those two, I'd probably Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
It would look sweet on there.
It would look good on there.
Sound good. That's a solid setup.
And we do have 9/16 right
Mm-hmm.
thread inserts, so
Boom, you're
go
good.
right. I'm guessing that's what it's threaded.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
not 100%.
I mean, Ruger, yeah, makes sense.
yeah.
So his wife is listening.
Okay, so here's the
Now
thing.
You're doing what we're telling
It's
you.
really
Patrick. Get her in here.
It's really hot in Utah. The real estate is really super expensive. The winters are really snowing terrible. I mean, what more could you want in a place? There's sagebrush everywhere.
You want to talk unaffordable housing. This is the place for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on the Discovery Channel at any time, probably around 3 a.m., you're going to see some Utah landscape.
Gosh.
I think it's Ice Road Truckers. That was filmed right out here in Europe.
Yes.
Now, well, welcome to the chat, ma'am. Not if you haven't listened before, know that you are a common topic on our live about.
Don't say
Patrick
that.
here.
We've never talked about
Patrick
it.
brings you up a lot.
Yes, he does. He does.
I
You feel like you're already family.
You guys are like the opposite of being cool and down low. Or whatever.
What is it like, Olive Garden when you're here, your family? Or is that Red Lobster?
No, that was Olive Garden.
Okay.
No, that wasn't Olive Garden. Olive Garden is you have endless breadsticks.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true
yeah.
too. Yep.
Just what you need for the
Salad and breadsticks.
I think-
Wow.
I think when you're here, your family's Arby's.
Oh,
Oh wait.
that's the meat.
Yeah. They've had a lot of slogans.
I just want to know who's
Yep.
keeping Arby's in business.
People who are over the age of 80.
That and Long John
100%.
Silver's. That
Yep.
and Long John Silver's. How are they?
Well, the same thing for Olive Garden. When's the last time you were at an Olive Garden?
I don't want too long ago.
What about you?
Last time I was at an Olive Garden, I've only been to Olive Garden just 5 or 10 times maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it's been about 20-ish years ago.
There you go.
I don't know.
But they're still around.
Do they still have breadsticks?
I don't know. I don't remember the last time I saw one.
I would hope so.
Well, they have a TV commercial that says they have them in their
Yeah, I was about to say,
There you
first
go.
off, if they run out, then their whole thing
Mhm.
is susceptible to legal, actions because they say never-ending breadsticks.
I think that's their hook.
But here's the thing: Red Lobster said, the Cheddar Bay biscuits were unlimited. Now you got to buy them by the basket.
Really?
Yeah, I almost stabbed a poor kid.
Red Lobster doesn't have free biscuits anymore?
No free biscuits. You got to buy them out.
Looks like they're going out of business.
I'm not sure that I've been to a Red Lobster, but I can tell you this. We're a long way from the ocean, and it seems hot to bring fish across the desert. Like, there's just something about that seems like it's smarter not to go in there.
Remember we were in Arizona and Tony was like, we could do sushi or something. And you're like, it's a little too deserty here for me to do sushi.
Like, I'm looking, Tony, but I don't see a lot of ocean here. And you're talking about eating raw fish?
That's funny.
Like, I don't think so.
No, man.
Using the Wolverine hub adapter and chemo adapter for a 5-inch 5.56, I hear it's way too heavy. Is this true?
Wolverine and Wolverine hub adapter for 5.56. It is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yep.
If weight is a concern, that is not the move for you to make. 100%. Now, I do it. Then, was it Monday or Tuesday that we were shooting my 20-inch?
Yeah, Tuesday.
With a Wolverine on it.
You were, and it sounded awesome.
But I never noticed the weight.
No.
I mean, we were just shooting it. We didn't walk around with it a lot.
No, it's good to go.
But yes, that would be heavy. And like I say, if that's important to you, that'd be a good thing to not do.
Yes.
Is the Wolfman capable of handling 6.5 Grendel, 18-inch?
Yes. I don't know if we stated as, do we specifically state
we don't state
Grendel,
it as
but yes,
such.
Grendel is good. It won't be a problem. I don't know that if we actually have that on the list, but Grendel away, my brother.
Yeah.
All right, Tasson, you want to grab the last couple questions?
All right. Oh, interesting. We're changing the mood.
Flying over.
He's setting the mood. What do I do with my key micro backing out when removing the Wolfman? Tighten it, torque it down a little bit more. Make sure you get into 30 foot-pounds.
I'd do a little bit of blue Loctite.
Yeah.
Not maybe slathered, but a little Loctite.
Yep.
That should keep it from coming out of the threads.
Easy. Nomad 30 just got out of jail. What's the best adapter to use on 6.5 SPC with an 18-inch barrel and 300 blackout? Whichever you want.
Yeah, either way.
Do you want something a little lighter? Xeno. You want something with more thread pitch options for other hosts? Chemo.
Plus, you're wide open to use anyone's mounts that you like. If there's something else that you want to use out there, that's the beauty of 1 3/8 threaded, man. You are open to any mount you want.
Good times. Is it a bad idea to run the Wolfman hard on 5.56? No, you can shoot it.
Yeah, it's a 17.4 can. It's not really meant to be a aggressive 5.56 can. I probably wouldn't just sit and do mag dumps with it, but
I'd step up to a Sandman or
you could run
Sierra
it a little bit.
Wolverine if you're going to do that. So
fair.
All right.
All right. Boom. Whoa. Whoa. And on that note,
why'd Keith make the line so weird?
We're gonna get back to work. Go grab some quick lunch. If we didn't answer you guys' questions, shoot us a DM, Instagram, Facebook, info@deadersilencers.com. We'll get back to you, and we'll see you all next week.
Have a great weekend.
See ya.